here. Welcome to the first ever Fiesta Latina. What is this run's theme?
Yeah, so Washington Improv's theme is gratitude, and for this show, we have gratitude that Whit gave us the space to elevate Latino voices.
This is going to be a lot of improvisers identify as Latinos, Latinas, Latinx, Latine, Hispanic, doing some improv comedy here. Thank you, Whit, and thank you every single person of you. We got a sold out show, and this is fucking awesome. So yeah. So we are going to start, in order to start, we're going to see two incredible mashup teams. They are going to ask you for a word, and they're going to share their stories. And after that, you're going to do some improvised scenes based on those stories. But to start our show, Ceci and I started this a couple of years ago, which is our bilingual duo called El Duo, which means the duo in Spanish. And in order to start our show, can anyone here is bilingual? Like anyone, you can raise your hands. Well, okay, DC, sure. There was one hand over here. Someone raise their hands over here, right? No? Yes. Yes. Over you, like over there. Yeah. What's your name?
Brenda.
Brenda. Hi, Brenda. What languages do you speak?
Oh, Spanish and English.
Okay, Spanish and
Spanglish.
Okay. That counts. So, yes, can you tell us a little bit of how are you native in Spanish or in English first, or both at the same time? What is a little bit of your experience with those two languages?
I learned Spanish at home, and then but I spoke English at school, and I grew up in the U.S., so I used English the most. But I'm fairly comfortable in Spanish, but sometimes, and now I mess up words in both languages.
That happens to me quite often. So you said like in Spanish, that's what they spoke in your family. What I don't know. Were there like any keywords or phrases that you remember growing up that they would say, like either do something or or do not do something that you can tell us?
Well, they'd be like, whatever, like do something, ven, corre,
Yep. Come, run, okay.
I'd be like mande, like after we ate, my mom would have me say gracias a Dios, or I don't know.
That's also a big one in my family, like thanking God before and after meals.
Yeah. For my family, it was very emotion based. So like I would get yelled at in Spanish, for sure. Like, or if they were nervous, so I learned how to drive fully in Spanish. And I still like don't know car parts in English that well. It's a little confusing. I'm like, freno, what is a freno?
I had the same situation. I love biking in DC, and I'm originally from Peru. So it was so hard for me when I got this bike accident, and they were explaining me what they were, like the parts that they were changing from the bike, and I said, you need to show me with your finger in the bike, because I have no idea what you're talking about. And so one last question, Brenda. When you said like you mess up now in the Spanish and English, what is like the scenario? Like what are either the phrases, or like what are the moments where like that sometimes you're like, I'm doing both Spanish or English?
I just thought of a funny example, because I was telling one of my professors, like he's a GIS professor, and he's from Peru. My family's from Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling him about this saint who unties knots. And so I was like, desnuda los nudos. And he looked at me like, no, deshace, instead of desnuda, to undress. And he turned like red.
Yeah, like that would be, the literary translation
translation would be that they undress the knots,
Yeah.
which would be weird.
So figuratively, it's like undressing knots.
Yes.
Problem.
So there's a saying that
Yeah, it's actually Our Lady Undoer knots.
we learn something every
It's a
single.
Pope Francis is like a huge fan of her, and so he brought her like to the Americas, blah blah blah. But yeah, so now I'm like into her too.
Well, thank you so much, Brenda. Please give it up. So, the way this show will be is that whenever a person is in this side from the stool to the left, we are going to be speaking in English.
And ahí vamos a hablar en español.
Ahí vamos a hablar en español.
Oh, aquí?
Sí.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
No sé.
That's the right side is Spanish. Left side is English.
He's right. Mira. I suck at macrame. I suck at it. I'm terrible at it.
Alright, let me see. 2 plus 2 igual a 4. Mi hija, tú puedes, esto es fácil. Matemática 101. Muy simple.
I'm never gonna figure it out. It's hard. I want to be teatro. No necesito matemáticas.
Recógeme. Okay.
No.
Ok, entiendo. Está bien. Está bien. Your mom and I put a lot of effort, into coming to the States and put you into. No, I know you heard this before many times, but we put a lot of effort into coming here, and I'll put you in a school. And you know what? Because you're super smart. Okay, this is very simple math. You're gonna crush it. Okay, but you know what? Let's put it here because I made some great dinner. Pollo con papas.
¿Otra vez? Oh, yo quiero algo.
Pollo con papas.
No.
Sit down.
Okay.
Now we're going to rezar a la saint. Okay.
Okay.
Del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. Amén. Querido Santo, muchas gracias por la comida que tenemos el día de hoy. Muchas gracias por nuestra hija, por tener buena salud y porque le va a ir muy bien en el colegio. ¿Ok?
Muchas gracias, Dios.
Thanks God. Father, Son.
Muy religioso.
So, tell me a little, let's not talk about math, okay? I wanna one more. Since this is my work break, so I came to the house so that, I can give you some lunch. What do you think about school? What's like, what excites you? What's happening over there? You have something to, yes. Honey, you can tell me whatever you want. Absolutely, I'm here for you.
Tengo un novio. Y voy a casar a mi novio cuando tengo 18 años. Estoy legal. My birthday's in 10 days. We're gonna get married.
and then become a clown? I'm gonna call your mom. No, tengo que llamar a tu mamá. ¿Te gustan esos teléfonos antiguos?
Sí. Just get a cell phone already.
¿Aló? ¿Aló, Sara? ¿Aló, Sara?
Yes.
Hola, mi amor, es Ricardo. No sabes lo que me acaba de contar nuestra hija.
What's going on, Ricardo?
Pero, ¿tienes un momento en el hospital? Sé que eres una doctora muy importante.
Hold on, let me just ask one of the other doctors to cover. All right, what's going on? It's a very busy shift.
I'm sure. Estoy seguro. Estoy seguro. Tu hija, nuestra hija, tiene...
She is your daughter.
Sí, yo sé. Yo sé, nuestra
You
hija.
know what, Ricardo? I am sick of this.
No,
You're making
okay.
a maternity suit, and she is your kid too,
Yo
right?
sé.
Are you
I know she's my daughter. Sorry for saying your daughter. Yes, she's our daughter. She says she has a boyfriend and then she's gonna marry him and then she's gonna become a clown. And I don't know what to say to that. It's very hard. Seems a lot of information, and you know you are the doctor in the family. You have a steady hand and a steady mind. So, is there anything I should say? Any suggestions? Anything?
Ricardo, I know you grew up with a very fragile parental structure. So I know you need this advice, but I think that you should just accept it and be happy for her. She's
No.
going to be 18. No, Ricardo, listen to me, okay? She's going to be 18 in 10 days. And then after that, we don't have control, and her mistakes are her mistakes.
Yeah, I know she's turning 18. She was messing with me. She was giving me this like math book that says 2 + 2 something. Just too basic for someone that is about to turn 18. I know. She's just like, she doesn't trust me, you know, like that every single time. She's just like putting these little pranks to me, and I'm like, I don't know. Should I just like, what, be honest? You mean like a Latino man sharing his feelings? That is loco. Loco.
Sí, mi amor. Sí.
Okay, you know, that's not how I was raised by my dad, and I also saw my grandpa. That we are, you know, I know like this whole macho figure is fucked up, and it's like, it's hard to like, I was embraced with that culture, and it's really difficult to like, okay, but you know what, you're absolutely right. We're here for her, so I want the best for her.
Ricardo, la familia es la más importante cosa en el mundo.
I know, family, like the movie Fast and Furiosos. Yes, my family. All right.
Although Vin Diesel is always looking out for his family.
And what's the name of the wrestler? The Roca. Okay, amor. Voy a ser honesto y le voy a decir lo que siento. Gracias. Amor, ¿a cuántas personas vas a salvar hoy día?
I think I've got like 6 more people to save, and then I'll be home. I'm looking forward to my pollo.
Sí. Arroz con pollo, sí. Daughter, my daughter, beautiful daughter.
Esmeralda.
No, I know your name. I know your name. Thank you for sharing all of that information. And I know don't communicate that well. But I want to say that yes, it's not an excuse for me to just say like, oh yeah, I'm Latino and my grandpa and my dad were the same and we were very close out and we don't like to share our feelings because that's a show of like feminism and that's like frowned upon, which is fucked up and
El machismo se abre.
machismo. So you know what? If you are happy with what's his name?
Ernesto.
What's it? Fernando.
Oh, Fernando.
Wait, what? Wait, oh my God! No. You know what? No. That's the old me. But I would be shocked that you're dating two people. The me, it's cool, it's hip, it's okay.
Fernando Ernesto Rodríguez de Marazzi.
Of course, you cannot just have one name. That's so stupid. If I have like one name and one last name, that's
Loco.
muy loco. Ok, bueno, mi hija está muy bien. Si tú quieres casarte con este chico, con este señor, esta persona, yo estoy de acuerdo y te deseo lo mejor. Si quieres ser una payasa en el mundo, pues está muy bien, está muy bien. Voy a tomar un poco de aire.
Hello, Daddy. Thank you.
I love you too. I'm just gonna be back. I wanna, this is a lot, but I think that we're doing some progress.
Yeah.
We're doing some progress. So, love you.
Fernando.
Tell me all of my names.
Yeah, I told him we're getting married.
Oh my God! What if is he okay? I thought he was gonna like flip
I
out.
mean, he took it pretty well for a Latino man.
¿En serio?
Yeah.
Muy bien. Entonces, tú y yo, casados y payasos, en 10 días. Dios, hay que rezar. Es muy importante, hay que rezar.
Mi amor, tengo más noticias.
¿Y tal con ella?
Estoy embarazada también. Papá. Papá, Fernando Ernesto. Sí. Y un payaso.
This is the best news I can ever think of. I te amo tanto y te juro que no me puedo imaginar un día sin ti y sin nuestro bebé.
Yo te quiero tanto y I can't wait to get married to you and spend the rest of my life with you.
Yes!
Making comedy?
Yes, and the three of us are gonna go on the road, and then we are going to ser payasos, y hacer cosas muy divertidas, y I'm going to do everything in my hand to make you and our baby happy.
Yo voy a cocinar pollo.
¿Arroz con pollo? I mean, okay, arroz con pollo? Oh, shit. Hey. Is that...
Fernando.
How's it going? Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. My daughter and I had a conversation, and I knew trying to be a new person, and also with the help of your mom, mi esposa, y
Clara, my name's Clara.
todo está muy bien, todo está excelente, estoy feliz de que tú y él estén juntos, así que les deseo lo mejor, tienen mi bendición total.
Muchas gracias, abuelo.
Ay.
Sí.
Bueno, ¿qué?
Estoy embarazada. Felicidades.
Tengo que llamar a tu mamá.
Just get a cell phone.
Está embarazada. ¿Tú sabías que está embarazada?
Well,
¿Tú
you
ya
know, I'm a doctor. I see the signs.
¡Oh, tú sabías!
Oh, you think I'd really be okay with her running away to get married to be a clown?
Entonces, ¿qué debo hacer?
We get excited when we welcome this new life.
¿Estás en el salón de ER?
Yeah, I am in the ER. It's kind of bloody right now, so do you mind?
Entiendo. Gracias. Te amo.
I love you.
Um,
Yeah? Anything you want to say?
te amo mucho. Right now we got two mashup of incredible improvisers. They were a weak student, former student, teachers, performers, from the Latino community here in DC. We're so excited. Please welcome to Team Soul!
Hi everyone, we are Team Soul. All we need to get started is one word.
Can you say that again, louder?
Chicken broth. Chicken broth. Chicken broth.
So chicken broth makes me think of like caldo, which my parents always, whenever you had like any illness, it was like you had to drink caldo. And like it was always made boiled from the chicken.
Yeah.
Like it would be like, oh, you have the sniffles? We'll put a whole chicken in this pot. We'll boil it till it's like gray, and then make you drink the juices.
Now, did you eat the chicken?
Yeah, of course. You like eat the chicken for like a week.
Yeah, did that once, and it was not good. You boil chicken, the chicken's rubber. That's what happened. I didn't know. I was 23 and on my own.
It's changed since then, right? Like, it's gotten better. Similarly, like, I know, like, whenever I would get sick, my parents loved giving me Sprite. And it was, like, Sprite for, like, if you had a headache, you would drink Sprite. If your stomach hurt, you would drink Sprite. And, like, Sprite was always the cure for, like, anything that was wrong.
Did they call it Sprite, or did they call it Sprite?
Sprite, yeah. Like, S's in Spanish followed by consonants are really hard to say, so.
Yeah.
I assume you combine both those things with Vicks.
Yeah.
What's this?
Vicks Vaporub.
Oh, Babalu.
It's, you know, I mean, it's a, I think, American product, but famous in Latin America. You put it, like, on your chest. My mom would, like, stick it in my nose. Like, really get up there, and it just, like, clears your sinuses, like, opens everything up.
Now, you still do that?
Yeah. I use my own finger now.
So the like chicken broth totally reminds me when I was pregnant during the pandemic, and the only things I could eat were things from my childhood. I was so sick off of everything but like New Mexican food. So my burritos had to have like really spicy hatch chili on them. It was breakfast burritos, bean burritos, that was about it, and Captain Crunch. Authentic.
Is this a family recipe or just like your preferences? Or?
So my dad calls them like red over burritos, which I mean at a restaurant they just put red chili over your burrito. Nobody else calls it a red over burrito, but my husband keeps calling them red over burritos. burritos, and like other New Mexicans are like, what? Yeah, it's just a bread burrito. It's not bread. You don't call it bread.
In my family, it's a crime to put sauce on the burrito. It has to go inside the burrito. I thought that was a law of nature.
Do you guys have stuff like that where it's only your family like call something something and no one else? You go out into the world and you're like, so my family says like, oh, or slaps, and that's flip-flops to the rest of the world, but we say slaps and no one knows. You guys have that? No, just me? Okay.
They're shot glass.
We say chocolate.
Alright, well, slaps.
I grew up in LA where there's predominantly Mexicans and Central Americans. And like, so when I would go to South America, I used like Mexican words for things. And one time I was like, I'm looking for my chanclas. And everyone's like, what the hell is a chancla? You know, shoe, whatever.
Yeah, when I hang out with like other like non-Mexicans, it's like coheed for us is like and like coheed for Puerto Ricans is like to pick up, but I'll tell y'all later what it means.
Yeah. It's dirty. It's dirty. Yeah.
Is that coming out?
My mom's in the audience.
Chicken broth.
A heavy pour of milk. It's your first day of school. Captain Crunch is a healthy, important breakfast.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I have it every day.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's it.
The classic New Mexican food.
You're going places. You're going to be a doctor. First day of medical school is a big deal. And, you know, Captain Crunch is a hearty meal, and I think that you're going to do really well. I mean, you did well in the MCATs, you did well at essay, and, you know what, I think you're going to wow them today.
Thanks. I really feel like my ancestors, you know, inspired me through this food.
From Tenochtitlan
Yeah.
all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico State University. That's what we dreamed of when they built the pyramids. They said, hey, Melinda is going to go to medical school, and we're going to
And
get
this
there
crowd's gonna get
with a hearty breakfast.
Yeah, it's really important.
That's why I work so many hours.
You do. You work really hard for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you want some?
No,
I
don't touch the stuff.
I mean, all of our like ancestors, your parents, all my sisters and cousins, they all eat this for breakfast.
Yeah.
It's what nature.
Technically, I was born in Texas, right across the border in El Paso. So, more of a Lucky Charms kind of people on that side. But you know, when I married your mom, I came over here and I thought, you know what, I'll feed my daughter Captain Crunch.
I mean, my whole world has been Captain Crunch, and now you're telling me that you are other cereal?
Babe, I'm so thankful that you gave up Lucky Charms to acknowledge my culture.
Yeah.
That was the last deal breaker. It was the last deal
It
breaker.
was hard. I'll do it.
Okay, if you don't want to do this, I can go
No.
smoke in my car. I've done it before.
What were you doing?
I'm smoking in my
You're
car.
smoking.
That's the smell.
Memorize it, but
Yeah.
Mom, I don't feel well.
Oh, sweetie, you don't look well either.
Thanks.
You look bad.
I really love this tough love. I needed my
I feel so awful that you feel so bad. It's just, it hurts me to see you like this. I should turn on the TV.
TV when I'm sick?
It's my shows. They've helped me. They might help you.
Okay, I guess I'm willing to try that since I'm 7 and I don't know better. But what are we watching, Mom?
Oh, and sequel.
Mom, she's naked.
It happens sometimes.
I think I feel more sick.
Just think about a better time. Like the past, when you were 6.
Mom, I'm 6 and things are so great right now.
Okay, so I've been boiling this chicken for like 8 hours. Don't feel better.
Okay, so it's a really complicated recipe and
It's water and chicken.
nutrients. You're really dehydrated, it'll help you. And I know it looks gross because it's just like a wad of meat boiling in water for 8 hours, but it's really gonna cure you, I think.
Was I supposed to put the vapor rub in my nose or under the chicken skin? It sounds the same.
Did you put it in your nose? Do you want me to do it for
You want to do it?
Yeah.
It's on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But I need this whole chicken now?
It's the only way to get there. I know it looks like a lot, but yeah.
I'm so happy.
You got it. Yep. Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, it's on my head!
Now I'm here to play, John. Gamble?
The chicken fell on her head while she was chugging.
Whoa. Yeah, so my first day here, freshman year, I'm ready to play this awesome fraternity.
I know it's weird that I'm her mom and I'm here as her.
Don't worry about it, I'm his mom too.
I chugged something this morning too.
Oh, good.
Oh, what'd you chug?
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I just found it all the way up her nose.
Yeah.
So you're all doing well, I see.
Straight A's first week of school.
Well,
Yeah.
there's some broth left over.
Yeah, there's broth.
There's some
soup.
Vicks back over if you want to keep it.
That sounds great.
Tracy's.
Tracy's moms?
Yeah, Tracy's mom.
Yeah, well, that's a fraternity perk if you get to train each other's moms.
I always wanted a girl.
Welcome to college. We're gonna get rid of these moms, and you're gonna drink Gatorade when you get sick.
Oh my god, but I just found my new mom.
Just Gatorade, maybe Pedialyte if it's bad.
I love my new mom.
What about this?
That's out too. You're in college now.
You're never gonna make it.
And at college, we have health insurance, so you're gonna go see Western doctors.
What? Guess what? It's for free when you're in college.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So, I know that I'm Puerto Rican and you're Mexican,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like our worlds colliding when we get married, but I really need you to coger mi hermana. Please. She's gonna get out of school soon, and it's really important that you.
I
Go
don't
ahead,
know if
Lex.
it's appropriate.
You have your driver's license, it's fine.
I've done it before. I have my driver's license.
I just don't get you. It's really, I can't go right now. I have to go to work. Please.
Wait, you
Go ahead.
you would do it?
Yeah, I've done it plenty of times. Trust me.
It's like
I don't know what the big deal is. We're all family now. This is what family does.
into those things. I mean, first of all, the logistics are insane, but now that you want me to do it in such a hurry, I need some like music or something.
Music? Hello?
Hey brother, is someone coming to Coherme soon?
Coherente, but she's not gonna go ahead right now.
Okay, well, I've been waiting, so.
I know, she
Is
was
that your
sneezing.
sister?
Of course, talk to her,
Are
please.
you okay with this?
Yeah, I mean, my brother does it every day.
Okay, well, I'll admit, it's not like I haven't thought about it, but like. It's over. I'm like not doing that.
I mean, I've been waiting here forever. Like, I'm ready. You know, everyone else has gone coherent.
Okay, well, I will be there in a minute. Change
You're being
clothes.
really weird. I'm waiting.
Okay,
Can you put my brother back on?
okay, she's kind of handy.
Yeah, I know, she's my younger sister. I like that.
Yeah, well, she says so.
Oh, amazing, cool.
Okay,
Well, I'm
I'm
gonna
going
go
to
to
get
work.
in the car and I'm going to go.
Perfect, sounds good. You'll be safe, okay?
I know.
Hey, be careful! Hey, I'm here. Traffic. Okay, I have a little Celine Dion on.
Absolutely, yeah. Are you gonna? It's a green light.
Oh. Sorry. Watch the line. So sorry, are you okay? I
don't know if he's okay.
Ring.
Hello?
Hey, is she there?
Yeah, she just, go ahead, me.
Okay, I know it's not safe, but can you just put her on?
Yeah. It's my brother.
Hey babe, how are things going?
Good. Yeah, I just got her from school.
Yeah, okay, I know music was important. What are you playing?
Some Celine Dion.
Oh, is that age appropriate for her?
Wait a second. How old is your sister? And then maybe Sassy should run across the stage.
I think there's cussing in this.
Celine Dion is known for cussing.
Wait, how old is she?
She's 16.
I'm just gonna
I
drive.
think I'm old enough to listen to Celine Dion.
Okay.
Even though there's cussing in it.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I love you, sister.
Okay, bye, whatever.
Careful. So, you're 16.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a talk.
So, you're
I thought I was picking up from college.
you're just driving me home.
Yeah.
Are you,
What?
is this your first time, like, driving or something?
So what is Coheed? Because I just learned it.
Oh, you're just picking me up and taking me home.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I know you're supposed to get married soon, but isn't it nice to see your high school sweetheart?
You know, it feels bad, but it feels really good at the same time.
I brought some little charms.
I haven't had these in 18 years.
I even picked out most of the, the weedy parts.
Yeah, it's mostly mallow.
Yeah.
I have a wife, Sandra. This doesn't feel right.
She's made you change.
Not in all bad ways.
I'm
We
really...
have a daughter.
Oh. A daughter.
A daughter.
Didn't know about that.
Yeah, she's going to medical school.
Hey Pedro, I'm the guy that you met at that gay bar once. The Golden Grams that time. Really
It was a
those Golden
good
Grams.
trip to Florida. We
tasted good at the time.
Is that all I am to your trip to Florida?
You know, Adrian, I have to say that is all that you are.
I went into your drawer, I found red balloons, I found purple hearts, I found marshmallows, I found marshmallows, pink stars, little rainbow ones, how could you?
You didn't find the wheat, though, did you?
In my house?
Mom, Dad, are you fighting?
Yes, baby. Yeah, we are fine.
Oh yeah, are those lucky charms?
They're Lucky Charms. I can't believe you're seeing me like this. I feel so ashamed.
I thought it was a Captain Crunch house too.
What are you doing while in school?
Of course.
This is my girl.
This is an embarrassment to the family. Our ancestors grew the corn and sugar to make this.
From Tenochtitlan all the way here to New Mexico State University. Go Roadrunners.
I'm ashamed of my behavior, but I can't say I haven't missed the mallow.
You know they make that from horse hooves?
Horses.
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 This is kind of a funky restaurant.
Yeah.
Cakes under the syrup. What do you have? That's what I'm thinking of getting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cakes under the syrup.
It's just weird. It's like every item on the menu has a preposition in it,
Yeah, it's weird.
isn't it?
Like, it's like an English lesson when you're getting breakfast.
Welcome to International House of Pancakes. Wait, that's not good. On pancakes.
The waiter's poking me.
Open table, okay.
So we have a coupon.
Ooh, one of those couples, okay. It's fine.
So we were wondering if we could start maybe with coffee in a cup.
Oh, we just ran out of coffee in a cup. But we do have iced tea on top of a cup. Inside of a cup, too, is available.
Oh, well, I'll take it inside.
I am actually going to skip beverages today.
Okay.
I'm gonna have egg.
I have a coupon. It's okay.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll have water in a saucer.
Okay.
You don't get water and a saucer for the table for free. That's not.
No, it's on the menu. It's $2.50 actually.
On the menu, huh?
But you have your Groupon, right?
Yeah, it's just water. But yeah.
It's
Is it
in the
sauce?
saucer.
Okay, it's the saucer.
Dinah likes it in a saucer.
What are you talking about?
Dinah, kitty, my cat.
Yeah.
My cat.
Oh, I'm gonna go put this order in.
You're ordering for water and a saucer and iced tea inside a cup.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess they don't have the best price here.
Whoa.
Was that too much? People tell me I'm really negative when it comes to wait stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it's fine. It's cool.
Good work.
Do you know what you're gonna order? Oh, you were gonna get cakes under syrup.
Cakes under the syrup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that fine? My ears were on fire.
I'm gonna have cakes under syrup and eggs out of the shell.
How do you want your eggs out of the shell?
On the outside. Of the shell. Cooked.
You actually have to say whether or not you want your eggs cooked on the menu. Great. I will have the cakes under the syrup with the hash browns around the plate.
Education is one of our best sellers.
Oh,
Your food's okay.
This is the order for
Groupon table.
It's so weird that he would say that, right? That
I
like
think he was mad at me. He could hear me. He could hear me. Should I apologize?
you go. Oh, he's in. You're gonna go apologize in the kitchen. Okay.
Fine. Hi. Hey, I'm a patron.
But how
Our
lower?
waiter.
Curtsy lower.
Hi. My name is Ray.
There's a Groupon table.
Yes, we have a Groupon, half off. We're looking for our waiter.
Do you know your waiter's name? Do you remember?
I can't say that I do.
What can I do?
I just wanted to apologize. I feel like I was rude to my waiter.
You know what? He's in the back. He's sopping over his bowl of Captain Crunch. Okay? He's very upset.
Oh, okay. Sorry, maybe should I make it worse? Should I not make it worse? Okay.
Back here.
Everyone looked really angry. They were putting my eggs in the shell. She was gluing the egg back around the egg.
Here's our bestseller.
Thank you so
Are
much.
your eggs in the shell like you requested?
Right, of course, that's what I requested.
Saw you tailgate.
Yeah.
Another cup of chicken broth.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We can chug it.
We're gonna freaking chug it. Or we can have a top. To like sit big.
Guys, last time I drank a whole thing of steaming chicken broth. It cleared out all my sinuses. It was messed up.
Yeah.
Hey yo, got the keg of baseball.
Yeah.
Take your shirts off, rub it on your chin.
All right.
Here we go. What's the new vapor stand?
This is gonna stand on your head and kind of dip your nose.
Exactly.
And onto your lip.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Really clears you up.
Anybody bring the Sprite or what? If we're gonna get really well at this party, we gotta have some.
That was the Sprite.
Oh my god, Matt didn't bring the Sprite? That's totally passed out.
You got the Sprite.
Oh, we're
Yep,
gonna get
2
so
liters.
healthy.
We're gonna get so healthy, man.
I'm gonna yell so loud at this game because my lungs and like sinus will be super clear.
You guys want to take your shirts off and rub vapor rub all over your chest?
Yeah. Breathe that in.
Team, everyone, give it up for Team Luna.
We are Team Luna, and tonight we need a word of inspiration. Any word will do.
Pupusa.
Pupusa? Pupusa.
Pupusa. So, pupusa makes me think of when I first moved to the U.S. to start my graduate school program, and I was not familiar with pupusas, but I was pretty fucking poor. And so, I used to live in College Park, and one of the first meals that I had in the area was this pupuseria, which is like maybe like 5 minutes away from campus. And I just remember that I made so many pupusas because they were delicious and cheap and close to home. So I would always go. And I remember one time I was talking with my family and my dad goes like, so what do you eat in the US? And mind you, I'm from Argentina, which is basically steak and salad or steak and fries, and that's it. So I started talking to him about like all these different foods. And he looks at me and he's like,
that sounds all so different from here. And I was like, yeah, this is a man who drinks milk with some coffee for every meal that he has. So I kind of like hope, like, they haven't visited yet, but like I kind of hope to like take him in a tour.
Generally just like resistant to newness.
Yes.
So my dad's the opposite, or was, and he's New Mexican and married my mom, who's Brazilian. And so when I first moved to DC, we went to El Cotito Café Dos in Park. And because he's New Mexican, my mom's Brazilian, he just assumes he's all kinds of Latino, even though he's definitely not. So he like speaks in this like fake Brazilian accent to the poor Salvadorian lady serving us pupusas, and she's like confused by the whole like, what are you exactly? The three of you? What's going on here?
That reminds me of the time I took when in Peru, I took a lot of classes to like learn English since I was like 10. And then every day after school, because like my school wasn't like that good with English, like literally like English would be so basic, but like so basic that I was going after school to like this institute to learn English. Anyway, like I took all the classes. There's like 3 years and like 20 levels, and it's like insane. And like I go to the first time I moved to the States, it was at Winter Park, Colorado, and I was going to be working at a ski resort. And I get there, and there's a shuttle that comes there that is going to take me to my place, and then the bus driver opens the door, and I think he started talking, and I was like, I don't know what he's saying. And I'm sure he was just pretty much saying, hello, how are you? But I was like, this is not like the books. Not like the books taught me.
This just, something you said reminded me of, oh God, what is this? When bringing a partner for the first time to my parents. But for some reason, my parents just assume that they always speak Spanish. I say they, it's only been one. But I just remember, and my partner at the time was too polite to say, like, I don't speak this. Like, so my parents just like, oh, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué de dónde vienes? And my parents just like, sí.
This was never clarified during the whole night.
No, yes, eventually my parents realized that that did not stop them from speaking Spanish to them.
How did they realize though?
How did they realize?
Yeah.
Because I had to point it out. Because I'm like, they don't speak Spanish. And they're like, oh, and they just kept going. So, yeah. So.
Better than being caught by border patrol not knowing English.
Oh yeah.
So this was my grandparents were visiting, and I grew up in Rochester, New York, so we went to Niagara Falls. It's kind of a day trip. And going into Canada was fine. Going out of it, they all ask the standard questions. Are you a U.S. citizen? I say yes. My mom says yes. My stepdad says yes. My brother says yes. My grandfather knows English. He says yes. My grandmother is all from the house. And we had an earful until a very nice other agent said, oh yeah, they're fine. And the other guy kind of started. Anyway, yeah, that was the story. Yeah, it was spicy.
But did she really not know to say yes, or was she just like fucking with you? Grandma.
No, I might not have remembered the questions word for word, but she was confused and the guy caught on and he wouldn't let go.
Okay. Alright.
Great. Pupusas, thank you.
So I'm so excited to meet our son's partner.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing, right? Come in! Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Qué es tu nombre? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Sí.
Hi, I'm so sorry I'm late. Dad, my partner.
So long.
Pues bienvenido, puedes entrar. Por adelante, adelante. Puedes entrar por acá.
Did they not realize yet? Was it not obvious enough? The fear of panic in my eyes?
No, they might just think that you're just like scared shitless just meeting them.
Yeah. Because it's true, I am.
Yeah, but alegría.
Ay, qué bueno tenerte aquí con nosotros.
Ay, qué alegría. Nos extrañé tanto.
Extrañamos también. Eres súper guapo.
No.
Are you gonna tell them that you don't speak the language?
Nos hablan clases completas.
I feel like I'm gonna let them down. I can get by.
Hola mamá, hola papá.
Hey,
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Y él es el... ¿Qué tal?
Es tu novio.
¿Viste el-
Novio. No, sí.
¿Viste el partido de fútbol que tenían Salina contra Cristal? Empataron dos buenísimo, hubo como 4 goles, y luego empataron 2 penales, fue espectacular.
I got this. Football.
No, Victor!
No.
Victor! This is not the right kind of food.
Wait, what? The words are not the same.
Me juega fútbol, eso es lo que él hace.
Footballs. See. I'm gonna keep moving till I get it right. See the
No.
here. No.
Daniel, I'm so happy that you came to my party. Ever since I got from Europe, I've been missing having friends over, so I'm really happy to have you here back.
You're gonna blend in just fine here in California.
Thank you so much. I mean, moving from the East Coast, it's been, but that France trip really transformed me, and I feel like I'm just, I feel French now.
I'm really glad we grabbed a coffee here. I heard they don't have those in Boston.
That's
The East Coast is like a completely different country.
exactly. Do you like the cafe?
Cafe? What is this? Oh, I just spilled my coffee.
Right?
I'm picking it up because I'm a good citizen here in California. So, you said this cafe. What is that?
It's
Sounds-
just the same thing. It's just I learned it in Europe from my trip, and I was around so many French people. So this is just now my new style of life.
No, like you're bringing this new idea of like cafe.
Exactly.
It just sounds just exotic enough that we can make a startup about it.
I know you're already in the startup scene.
Yeah, it's California, Silicon Valley. What else do people do here?
I really don't know. So I was wondering. So if we were to turn this into a real idea, where should we begin? Do you think we first do the round of asking for the investors, or do we?
No. First we do a soft launch where we like launch the product, but like quietly. Like,
Hey, this day is, I was very excited for this day, but literally since we sat down, we've just been talking about like your tech company and like all those very fancy words, and I just want to know more about like you, and I hope like you know more about me.
you want to know more about me? You should read this really fun app. It's not like Bumble and it's not like Tinder. It's Tumble. Where
Why don't we like put down the cell phone? Like, let's not talk about tech. Let's talk about like hobbies. For instance, I love frisbee. I have a couple friends, and then we play like this frisbee. It's really fun.
Oh, I do that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made these glasses that when you put them on, you can lie down and you just like see that you're doing it without actually doing it. Actually, I have a convention coming up. You should totally come here for a second date because this is going really well.
Honey, I'm really excited to go on this trip to Rio, but shouldn't we get on an airplane or something?
No, actually, we have this car but doesn't have wheels because the engine is your imagination.
Querido, yo no creo que este pavo esté listo.
¿No?
No.
Ok, ¿cuánto hay que esperar entonces para que esté listo?
Los gringos dicen que 8 horas.
Hola.
¡Ay, por favor, no!
Es como si imaginara que el pavo está hablando.
Es como lo llaman ellos, como un weird turkey.
¿Puedo leer un poco las instrucciones?
Lee. Quizás un poco de juguito.
Turkey. Please unfreeze the turkey. This is very weird. You know, I know we moved to like the States and like we're trying to like do a little bit of like the American things, but like this Thanksgiving thing, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's like, I would rather have mi pollo al espiedo.
I mean, yes. Or like, you know, like, I mean, we're from Argentina, just like some steak and salad with coffee and milk for every single meal. It's so simple. But you know, like in this condo, there's some American people that are coming, and we're trying to give them like the American Thanksgiving. Why would you spend so much time making a turkey?
And did you even realize that we are speaking un idioma completamente distinto?
Yeah. It's nuts. I'm honestly like imagining that this turkey is talking, and I'm like losing my freaking mind.
I think like we're on the same page.
Like what else? What else? Cranberry? They put cranberry like sauce. What the fuck is cranberry? What the fuck is that? Oh, you know, if you like Thanksgiving dinner so much, why don't you fucking cook that meal more often? The turkey? How are you gonna
Let's lean into it!
You think this is an American tradition? Like the gringos talk to the turkey? I mean, you know what? They will fucking do it. I don't know.
Turkey, we come for answers.
Please explain to us how to really get our family back together over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Those fucking gringos talking to the turkey.
This is the meanest couple not American.
We shouldn't have invited those Latinos to Thanksgiving dinner. I mean,
You cannot say that. You cannot
Are they
say
shitting on
that.
us?
Huh?
They're shitting on us.
Yeah, you cannot say that.
It's not shitting if we're saying it in your face.
I think you should come over for any other holiday but this one, but we really need to talk to the turkey.
What about Christmas? But we don't celebrate on the 25th. We actually celebrate on the 24th. 24th at night.
I'm 25th all day.
And 25th all day.
Is it turkey yelling?
It's really not that weird. It happens every year. We use hormones in this day.
First of all, I love the pupusas that you sell here. And let me tell you, I really like them. They're really nice. I don't just buy them because I'm poor. Okay? Because I don't have that much money. I'm a grad student from Peru, and then I don't have that much money here in DC. And this is very close to my apartment over there. But the reason why I purchased your pupusas is because they're very good. Not because I don't have that much money.
I appreciate you telling me this.
Welcome.
I'm totally not gonna over-explain. Hi, I'm starting a startup. Pupusas, and I'm totally not gonna over-explain the reason why I'm buying your pupusas. But I'm working this app where you don't actually buy the pupusas, but like, you know, like you just kind of like make ate them in the app.
Sir, did you want beans or chicken?
No, but
I don't want to take over the entire business, but here's the deal. I'm so obsessed with your pupusas that I want to just like spread the gospel of pupusas around the world, and I just don't know exactly how to transport them to my family originally in South America. So like, do you think you can just like freeze like maybe 200 pupusas, pack them up, put them on dry ice, and so I can take them on a suitcase?
I like how you're thinking. What if we where's your family right now?
In the Rio de la Plata.
What if we put a pupuseria over there?
Oh, I like how you are.
It's big. We could have an app.
Okay, so this is incredible. I cannot believe Korea is doing so well. This is now become a chain, and now actually Americans are, instead of going to McDonald's or the drive-thru, now there's a pupusas drive-thru.
Are you telling me about my business?
Hey everybody, if you can come into the chain of pupusas actually became really big, and now there's a gospel. So we're just gonna review some lessons that we get from pupusas.
Should we be looking for this?
Actually, yeah, probably.
I mean, can you imagine like a Latino gathering if you don't pray?
What? Do you want to lead us in a prayer?
What?
To Nuestra Señora de las Pupusas por Cristo.
Señora,
Yeah.
del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu. Señor, querida señora de las pupusas, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Amén. I cannot imagine like be hanging out with other friends in America and then not like just doing a quick praying. You know?
And honestly,
It's important.
I feel like it just calls in our souls so much that I can see La Señora de las Pupusas being even more famous than La Virgen de Satanundos.
I've heard of it before, and if you say the name wrong, it sounds like something else that's more inappropriate.
But we can put American football game. Okay, I'm not the only Latino in the team, okay, and now we're like losing, but I have a good idea. So everyone just please.
Well, this is so cool.
What?
So cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna pray for the. We're
I've
gonna
never
pray.
been on my knees before.
Hey Steve, you do you. Steve, you do you. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna pray. It usually helps with in my community, so I think maybe it's yeah.
I know this is a secular space.
What?
Just go on.
Fine.
So you just say en el nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo, amén.
Who do we pray to?
Nuestra Señora de las Pupusas, haz que ganemos este juego de fútbol americano.
Americana.
After the game. So we hear that the reason why you won 100 points versus 1 is that you did a ritual before the show. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. So we went in there, we played hard, and we prayed to La Señora de las Pupusas.
What?
La Señora de las Pupusas?
Like the food?
Yeah, like the food. Yeah. We just get on our knees.
Yeah.
What?
Should I be doing that with you?
Yeah, do it now.
Like that with my career, maybe?
Am I?
I mean, you were a terrible team just before today.
La Señora de las Pupusas works with the secret.
So we're here to interview you because your career just took off. You were like celebrity, and now you're internationally known.
It's like, what is your secret?
There is a secret. I don't know if you'll go with it though. It's not easy.
Okay.
Would you get on your knees with me and pray?
I don't know. I've never been on my knees before.
No problem. God, illustration. There's this Señora de las Pupusas saint, and he's like getting all the rape right now. Like God, you are like decreasing. You are not rape right now, but like you're like decreasing.
I'm here.
My God.
so I had to choose which one to use.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just wondering, why everyone is making me wait so long for this trip, Just like, I'm tired. I'm an old woman already.
You're no woman?
I'm an old woman!
A woman of any age plays always a woman.
Abuela. Just know, once we go to the Niagara Falls, the guard is gonna ask us just like a very simple question. It's like a very yes and no question, okay? They're just gonna say, is everything okay? Do you have anything like shady? And you just say no.
Okay.
It's very simple. So it's just we're gonna pass the guard.
Okay.
Ask what we say.
Wow, I'm like waiting for so long.
That's the guard.
I
You
got
just say, ladies, thank you here.
Okay.
Just say no.
Okay.
It's a really big card.
You all enjoy your trip to Niagara Falls today?
No.
Hello, sir. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good.
Go Canada.
Fevers, maybe?
Sure.
There we go.
Okay, well.
Did you bring anything with you back from Canada?
See?
We literally said no. We said no. We said to say no.
You told me not yet.
What?
They told me to tell you no, but then they said not yet. So then I said yes,
Sure,
and then not yet.
let's explain.
It's not what it seems.
It's not what it is.
No.
I'm an old woman.
It's not a woman.
What are you writing?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
My wife is giving birth in a few hours. Is she
You're going to answer all my questions first.
Sure. Well, okay. Well, not.
That's me.
That they.
That's
Yes. So you don't have to say anything. Okay.
What was the nature of your trip today?
What?
Shady.
No.
It was not a shady trip. Just there was shade in Canada.
There was a lot of shadow.
Yes, I'm
Bad
sure.
day.
Bad day, not bad people.
Bad day, bad things.
You're writing so much.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. They have very long notepads in Canada.
Yeah, always notepads. Everyone knows that.
Well,
I want to go home. Are you letting us out now?
I think.
How long were you in Canada today?
Too long.
I'm just so proud of you. You moved to France. I want you to take me to eat the most French thing you possibly could.
Okay, I'm thinking we can do some hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah, I think that's very yes. There's a rumor it's from Belgium.
Which is no croissants, no cigarettes.
Cigarettes if you like.
Yeah. What else? What are the other options for your most French cuisine?
You have champagne,
Champagne. Okay, yeah, that I'll take.
right? You have champignon. Yes. Yeah.
That sounds a lot like what we eat at home.
Yeah, it's just more sophisticated. Yeah. So, honey.
I'm sorry, everyone. My wife and I are coming for the Thanksgiving dinner. We bought some steak and salad.
Steak
Argentina. Just put it over here.
That's gotta be French.
But we're so happy that you invited us.
Yeah.
Yes, I am happy that you're here as well.
It just feels nice to be in a house, like being in a gathering with people from all over the world. It feels nice. So we got some French cuisine, and then we got some Argentinian cuisine.
And
I
then
cannot
of course,
wait.
we got the pupusas. It's like this we're trying.
They are crushing it right now.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for the Americans to see what they're
Yes,
doing.
Hey guys, I'm the American in the neighborhood, and I'm bringing like the delicacy of my family.
Better not than turkey.
It's better than turkey.
Okay.
Have you heard of Bud Light? It's basically a rite of passage here in the States.
So just so that we get this straight, you got a lot of delicacies from France. We got this steak with salad from Argentina. And our American friend is bringing 12-pack of Bud Light.
Yeah, the tall ones though, they're harder to find.
We'll get one more.
Hey, Puerto Rico, I got pepinillo. What the hell is this?
It's Bud Light, the tall kind. They're harder to find, which is more exotic.
You know what, American friend, why don't you sit down here for a second?
Yeah.
Why don't you sit down here?
Last time my teacher made me do that in elementary school, I was in trouble. So it's bringing up a lot of memories.
No, absolutely not. You know, we are. I know we are in America. This is the country that you are national of, and we are all foreigners. But we just wanted to tell you, you know, there are some differences between our countries, our cultures. At the end of the day, you know, we want the same. We want to have a good time, and we want to just, you know, enjoy some time with our loved ones.
Because if you want a good time, you gotta keg the car. That's not the kind of good time you want.
Okay. You know those movies when like the kids get all drunk and just like are like upside down?
Oh, like an American Pie.
Did our Thanksgiving just turn into an intervention?
It seems that way.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to understand more about like other person's culture.
I feel like our lesson of today is let's just do Thanksgiving without wrinkles in it.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound nice.
Our first, not the last, Fiesta Latina. To WIC, WIC is an incredible non-profit. There are classes, there are workshops, there are more shows. There's a show at 9:30, there's a show tomorrow, there's a show there are a bunch of shows in December. So you can go to wicdc.org and find all that information. And also, as you can see, like there's different tiers for prices for the tickets. WIC tries to be as accessible as possible. And if you are willing to donate, you can also go to wicdc.org and donate. We really appreciate it to try to bring improv comedy in every single place that we can in the DMV area. Anything else, Jesse?
Thank you to all the volunteers that made this happen.
Yes.
Thank you for Ryan on the lights.
Yes.